Welcome back to The Things. I'm Lauren Ashley Beck. Let's jump into some fan questions with the king of F-Boys.
What's up, guys? I'm Garrett Morosky from F-Boy Island, and you're watching The Things. That's a lit question. The biggest thing that attracts me is smile, like someone's smile, and piercing eyes. Like I love when I can just stare at someone. Like I'm a big starer. So like I stare, like everything for me, especially when it comes to my game, like I'm not the person who's gonna do have like a weird cheesy pickup line. It's all about like your eye connection, and you know, again, like seeing like if that person is into you, and then just simply walking up to them and being like, hey, what's up? Because you know that person based off of that connection with those eyes is about you. So I need a beautiful smile, piercing eyes. I need both when it comes to a nice rack and a nice ass. Tight stomach, but I think the biggest thing that gets me is a girl who's independent and knows what she wants. I don't want someone who's gonna be on payroll. I don't want someone who like doesn't have like goals and aspirations. I want someone who's gonna motivate me and push me to be the best version of myself. I want someone who's funny, who's intelligent, who again like is gonna call me out on my like, and someone who I can like open up to and be vulnerable to and isn't gonna use that against me. Someone who's gonna help me, like, again, like the biggest thing for me is I'm very self-aware, and there's times where I'll do certain things or I'll like act out in certain ways, and I want someone who's gonna be able to put me in my place and be like, hey, that's not a good look. And I want someone who's classy and also an absolute freak in bed. I don't think I would do an OnlyFans unless I had like at least 500,000 followers. I don't think that, again, it's just for me, you know, investing in different companies, things like that from a business standpoint, it's not the best look. It'd only be something that I would do like if there was a monetary value to it and where I could take that money that is invested in OnlyFans and then give it back to something that I'm passionate about. Like for example, like I want to go to an African safari so bad. I want to go so bad, and I just want to see the animals live and everything like that, and like I would love to donate to a cause out there. Favorite part about the experience? I think not having a phone for like 2.5 months. You're on this island, you have to connect with a bunch of humans, you're around a bunch of guys, and hearing about everyone's backstory and what makes them them was one of the coolest things for me, to hear certain people's backstories, because you're like, well, who are you? What makes you you? And just like not having a phone to just sit on and chill or whatever, and like actually talking to people and hearing like where they came from and what makes them them. Like for example, Anthony, crazy backstory. Colin, same thing. It's like you hear about, it's because it was such a diverse cast and everyone's so much different. So like understanding like what makes people them, I thought to me that was one of the most beautiful things. Especially the guys who opened up. Again, a lot of guys still have walls up because they're like, no, nothing phases me, like, look at me, I'm whatever. But like, those are the people who like you just didn't take serious, and ultimately the people that like, you know, were made fun of the most. Because like they're putting up this image and this front of who they are. So I think the best experience was like that, and not having a phone for a distraction. Like you realize like the second that thing vibrates, the second you hear like especially when you come off the show too, like I was like, no, don't put me near my phone. Like those text messages, like there's such a distraction, and everything that you are doing in life, it's like you're playing golf or something like that, and like you're trying to just aim for the pin. All of a sudden, like you hear a ping or something on your phone. It's like, you know, you're just so scattered, and seeing how much a phone can scatter you if you can't control it, I think that was big.